Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more Frostpunk The Edge. Making pretty solid progress at the moment. We have helped out the hot springs and we're looking to help them out once again, trying to get them to the highest development we can. All that we need to do is send off a single steam core, a little bit of timber and steel, and I think we shall be good. So we're going to try and do that, but that is our goal for today. So we've gone ahead and switched the army warehouse to the steam cores. I think I'll be happy with one and then we'll go back to steel. We still have plenty of tech that we need to study, so that is what we will do. We're currently working on the difference engine, which is quite nice. That'll take us a few hours to get through, and I think we also have a couple of survivors who are heading back to our place. Yeah, they'll be back here in 27 hours, so that should mean we have a few more workers, and you know what? We actually have enough room for them all. We have 22 vacant beds. Okay, well, you know what? We're fairly close, but not too badly off at all. Alright, well, either way, we'll deal with that when the time comes. Temperature is about to drop, but right now we are nice and toasty, which is just fantastic. We'll probably end up turning on a steam hub here and there. We'll look after a few of these things. We have plenty of coal right now, so I'm not too bothered. It says we have about 6 days worth, but that is with a very minimal amount of coal expenditure. So yeah, either way, I think we're pretty well secured for now. So let's go ahead and see. We did also pass the radical treatment as well, so we may potentially have some amputations. But given the fact that we've only got an infirmary, I think we should be in pretty good position to avoid that. Alright, well, either way, let's check in on these scouts. A destroyed automaton. A worn, crushed, rusty automaton. It looks like it has spent a long time under the ice. Perhaps the Great Storm uncovered it, and that's why we were able to find it. But then let's explore and see what's available. We explored the rusting hulk of the automaton. It was a general-purpose machine, probably used by Winterhome in the field to help with construction. It must have been abandoned after suffering irreparable damage. The steam core has been removed, but we can still get some steel from it. Well then, we will happily take what we can get. And it looks like we have a grove of bones and a drying springs. Ooh. Shimmers faintly. It looks like reflections on water. Interesting. So we've got a few options here. There is potentially that children's mine as another outpost for us to make contact with. We have done a fairly good job of developing the hot springs, so that wouldn't be a bad idea to focus on next. Let's see, what else have we got? Got a little bit of food, actually a decent amount of food, steel and timber. I think... oh, where to go? Take us a while to head all the way out here again. I think we go to the springs first. Yeah, we'll head to the springs. We'll make our way back towards the Grove of Bones, and then we'll go to the children's mine. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. Yeah. A little unfortunate, but yeah, it's just going to be when it is. Alright, let's let time go by. We are very close to being able to get another scouting group out, which would be quite nice. So we will keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and, yeah. That should be alright. Let's see, turn on those. How are we doing? Nice and livable again. Comfortable indeed. Oh, we even have a tent. Huh. Well, you know what? It's still in a pretty good condition. I'm not too concerned about that. Let's turn on the heater out there at that sawmill. That's going to be a necessity. Let's also go ahead and... that's already up to maximum. I guess we go ahead and make sure that no one gets sick at the coal mine. We definitely need that to keep on producing if we are to have much luck. So that'll be what it is. We also should probably send maybe at least one person to the cookhouse, make a few more food rations. That won't be bad. Yeah, but we'll have more workers in 4 hours, so that'll be fine. So let's see, when do you guys start working? Oh, you're already there. Okay, well that's fantastic. That's right, we have the extended shifts on the warehouse and our workshops. Again, we're just looking for a single steam core. Anything beyond that is not too necessary. So yeah, that'll be fine. Maybe we go for a second one just to not lose out on a little bit of changeover time, but at the same time too, I don't think it's particularly necessary. Yeah, we should be all right. Oh, and there it goes. All right. Let's switch over to steel. That only takes us approximately not even an hour. I guess that extra efficiency helps us switch over as well. Yeah, 10.8 per hour is nice. How long on tech? Less than an hour? Alright, well, I guess we'll see just how many resources we have available. Alright, so difference engine has been researched. Now, before we do this, I just want to quickly double check our economy. Coal-wise, we are burning through about 125 more than we're currently earning. Okay, so you know what? I think I'm okay with leaving this where it is right now. If we can clear out these last of these wooden crates, that's going to be rather nice. Oh, wait a second, we don't have any workers there. Oh, wait a second, no, sorry, they're at the gathering post. Yeah, they'll only be doing that for a couple of hours, and then we'll be able to shuffle back. That'll be fine. But either way, let's go ahead and look at the workshop and what we have access to. Alright, so there is the house redesign, which we definitely want to do before we start building any homes. Infirmary checklist is nice. 15% faster healing is fantastic. But again, we're not really sick at this stage. Straddle carriers, that would increase our output by another 15%. That is quite respectable. That'd be at least another, what, 1.5 steel per hour? Even maybe 1.6 at our current output? That's not terrible. Let's see, we don't need the sawmill extension range. That's not really necessary. That's a lot of resources for very minimal benefit. I think what we do is... I think we keep on keeping on and we move on to the next tab. House redesign, we've got all of that. We could go for additional scouts. That'll cost us a small amount of steel and timber, but it would allow us to go ahead and send out some more scouts. That would be nice. Extra scouts sound very nice. Either that or the home redesign. Hang on, let's have a look. We're sitting at this temperature for another day. In fact, it'll be another 2. We'll get the houses next time round. I think we're going to go for the scout first and foremost. I really want to explore. We've got more people coming on in. I want to make the most of the manpower we have access to. Yeah, that's going to be very nice. Then I think we'll go for the house redesign, and then we'll go for the output for the army warehouse. Yeah, all of which should be rather nice. Okay, so the scouts have returned to the city with 27 workers, 25 steel and 32 timber. Let's go ahead and start... Oh, again, we can't use additional scouts just yet. Let's go ahead and send people to the coal mine. Let's send some people to the cookhouse. Still working on those standard meals, should be fine. And then... what to do? Oh, you know what? We might as well send these scouts back outward. Do we want more survivors right now? Probably not. We've got plenty as it stands. We also do have the high pass to worry about. I think... so many places to travel. Let's head out towards the goods station. Yeah, the stone building looks like from this distance it could be a warehouse. Yeah, this in turn suggests we might find a lot of valuable resources there. That's a day and 21 hours. That's a long time. You know what? Let's maybe go for the high pass. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and start working out there. We haven't checked out that direction so far, so we probably should. Yeah, we're doing fairly well on our resources, so it's not a necessity to find a couple more at this stage. I'd rather try and scout out as many outposts as possible. We do have a lot of sick people, which is no surprise considering where they were from. We ended up finding, what was it called? I think it was the victims colony. Yeah, an exile colony that was created. We tried to save as many as we could, but again, not everyone wanted to come along. So yeah, they are going to be sick for a bit. In fact, how bad is this? only 21 are sick, not gravely ill. That'll go down to 18. How many engineers can we shuffle around? Oh, you know what? We can take a couple of engineers from here and put in some regular workers. And then same thing goes over there. That means, yeah, we're going to go ahead and build... a second infirmary would be rather nice, but right now I don't think it's in our best interests. Oh, wait a second. We need one more worker. Hang on a second. I just realized I forgot something there. Yeah, let's go for a medical post. It's not fantastic, but it could be worse. We have the resources, so let's just make sure that we are not the worst off. Yeah, we can put that right there. That seems... I think that'll be temporary, but for now it should be fine. We don't have enough engineers to need a third workshop at this point. Either that, or we could even possibly put that out over there. Keep that for working hours. In fact, you know what? That's probably the best thing for us right now. We do need one more home. Actually, that won't quite fit there. So close and yet so far. Alright, well, we'll just pop that there. It is what it is. That'll be sorted. And then, now that we have 10 unemployed workers, we're going to go ahead and send them... Oh, wait, no. We didn't need extra workers. Whoops. I thought the pump's renovation was needing some workers, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and send that out. We have that steam core to make good there. That means we will end up putting that worker back over here into the gathering post. That'll be fine. That's done in about 3 hours. That's all good. Let's see. Yeah, extra workers means we're able to build up that medical post nice and fast. Yeah, we'll try and make sure that these sick people are looked after as quick as possible. They're currently going to be, what's this, 3 hours, and the rest is still going to treatment? Yeah, they could be very sick, so... No, it wouldn't be out of the question to go for the upgrade to our medical efficiency, just for the number of sick people that we have. Either that, or maybe in 5 hours we could pass the extra rations for the ill. Yeah, okay, so these guys are, what, 12 hours? Okay, well, you know what? That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting maybe a solid 20 plus hours. So that's not bad. We'll send a couple of workers over here. Make sure that those engineers are able to do some work there. That seems fairly well sorted. Let's see, how are these patients going? About a day. Okay, so it's definitely not as efficient as the infirmary, but the good news is a lot of them will be back to work before tomorrow even starts. This gathering post has been finished, so let's dismantle that. I don't think that there's any more... I don't think that there is any more scavengeable resources on this map. Not outside of those couple of trees. Yeah, okay, so we're done there. That's good. You know what? Just for the sake of building some housing, let's go ahead and quickly throw up a tent. It is more efficient to build one of these than it is to build it and upgrade it. So for now, we'll just spend a little bit of timber on a tent. And then once we get the house redesigned, we'll go through and fix that all up. That'll be... I think that's going to be best for us. Yeah. Alright, so either way, that should be our homeless sorted. We have 15 people in healthcare, in getting treatment. We've only got 12 people who are sick. No one's gravely ill. Yeah, about 9 hours. Okay, so realistically, yeah, before tomorrow even begins, we should have everybody being looked after. Alright, well, either way, what have we got? Reached the drying springs. Okay, so let's see. These must be the freshwater springs where we found a group of survivors before the Great Storm. The unfrozen part of the pond has shrunk considerably. Okay, the dying spark. The springs are barely flowing. It seems that the Great Storm has somehow disrupted the water circulation, which supplied heat from the depths, and without it, the sources started to freeze. The plants, which were protected by the sources, must have died during the storm or soon after. Then the animals which used to feed on them left or starved. Okay, well, nothing to do there, so that's at least this avenue checked out. Let's go down to the Grove of Bones. Yeah, that might be a forest. Forest sounds good. We do need to find a new new source of timber. That could be very nice. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get that going. Let's see. Our outgoing is going to be another 5 hours before those pumps are renovated. Our favor is still average, so we're not going to ask for any extra food at this stage. Yeah, we want to keep them in either high or average spirits. I don't know if there's any events if things are bad, but yeah, rather just be sure. Yeah, and there we are. Additional scouts. How long have we got? Another 2 hours? 1 hour? Oh, we might actually be able to get these scouts out tonight. That would be fantastic. Alright, but either way, there's the Book of Laws, and we did just pass the radical treatment, so we're going to go for the extra rations for the ill. Yep, we have plenty of food as it stands, and I want to get our people healthy. So we're going to go ahead and pass this straight away. I really think it's the best thing for us, so let's sign that in. Let's see, actually, let's double check overcrowding. Medical capacity is doubled. It'll cause discontent, and discontent will rise. Yeah, I think rations for the ill is the best way to go about things. We'll sign that into law. Let's go ahead, and since the infirmary is the best place to do it, we're going to go ahead and spend our rations wisely there. That'll cut down our hours a small amount, but any little bit will count. Yeah, we're going to be fine. Let's also double check on our coal. We are now producing more than we need per day. Okay, so that's very nice. We don't have to worry about those heating issues. Yeah, I don't think we have too much to worry about whatsoever. Now, I think we're in a very good position. Alright, this sawmill still has another 270 timber. That's rather nice. Let's see, come on, can we get these additional scouts? We're going to be pulling it close. There's only a minute or two. And just by the slimmest of margins, we have access to some more scouts. Excellent. Alright, well, things are going to get cooler, so I think we go straight for the house redesign. That'll cost us 10 less timber and 10 less steel. That is fantastic for us. At the moment, they're pretty expensive, yeah. That'll go from 30 to 25 timber and down to 15 steel. Definitely worth doing, I dare say. Is there anything we need more than that? Extra efficiency from steel wouldn't be bad. For the straddle carriers wouldn't be bad. But right now I think we need to worry about our housing. Yeah, we won't need the heater efficiency upgrade. We're doing fine on coal. Yeah, let's just go ahead and make sure that our shelters are as good as they can possibly get. And then we'll also eventually have extra insulation too. So let's go ahead and focus on that. Alright, not a bad day of work for us. Yeah, that is really good progress. Oh, which also means we can now go ahead and send off a new scouting team. Let's go ahead and try just that. So these guys are heading out towards the high pass. You guys can go either to the steel bridge or we go to the goods station. You know what? I think we're going to head over towards the steel bridge. It's going to take a day or two. We don't need the resources. I think once we gather those resources, that's probably when we'll swing by Nansen's Stormwatch and try and pick up those extra survivors. But right now, I think that, yeah, trying to find any potential outposts is going to be the best thing for us. And we really need to see what's out there these days. And I think that'll be the fastest way to do that. It also looks like in a couple of hours, yeah, the hot springs should be fairly well contented. So that's nice. We have a few hungry people, but we have the food rations, so that's good. And yeah, more or less, we're going to have an entire infirmary, yep, swapped out with less than an hour. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, I think we're in a fairly safe position right here. Yeah, I think we're in a very good spot. Alright, but either way, here comes another event from the hot springs. This is urgent. We need your immediate assistance. A geyser has erupted, causing damage to crops and many injuries among both ours and your people. The burn victims need advanced treatment to survive. We don't have the proper technology, and we ask ourselves if we should have. We never needed it before you arrived. We need to send the victims to you for treatment. Although it's dangerous due to the severity of their burns and distance, we await your answer. Oh, we don't have enough to build an infirmary on site? Not enough resources. Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, we'll take care of them as best we can. That's unfortunate. I guess we're short on a steam core. Alright, so I guess we've learned that it's important to have at least an extra steam core lying around. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Also, too, maybe if we had have just forced their hand earlier and made them unhappy and built the medical post a few episodes ago, they wouldn't need our help there either, but... oh, that is bad. We go ahead and start working on some spare steam cores just to make sure. I think the answer is yes. We're going to have a minimum of 2. We're going to have to pass... let's see, when do these guys arrive? 10 workers in 10 hours from Hot Springs. Yeah, some of them may be gravely ill. I don't really want them in our medical post, but we need to get these people as healthy as possible. Yeah, we may need to go ahead and spend a little bit of extra food here, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and do just that. Oh, that is really annoying. But hopefully we can get those last couple of sick people into that medical post and allow most people to get taken straight to the infirmary. Yeah. If not, and we have gravely ill people come around, what we may need to do is build up a factory so we can start working on prosthetics. Yeah, we haven't passed that law into action, but it may be a thing for us. Yeah, we will just have to take things one step at a time. Oh, that is... oh, I'm so annoyed that we don't have that extra steam core. Never even considered that they may need an infirmary. It's a little sad. But it is what it is. Alright, well either way, hopefully we won't have such a bad thing happen with some of the other outposts. I doubt it, but I can hope. Alright, let's see. 2 hours, 4 hours. Oh, you guys should be out before you guys arrive. Extra 2 people. Let's just quickly check in on that medical post. 10 hours. Okay, so we stand a pretty good chance of looking after everybody really quickly. Yeah, definitely the right call to use those food rations for our situation. Let's see. The favor's still average. Yeah, we'll try and ask for their help later. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sending in some more food to make up for the difference. But either way, we've got to do what we've got to do. We're going to help these people as best we can. Let's see, how bad are these new patients? It's not terrible. It's not terrible, but it could be better. Let's also see, how are we doing? 0.2 per hour. Yeah, that extra 15% efficiency could have been nice. Yeah, that might have been enough to tilt the scales a little bit further to the 0.3 for steam core per hour. That would be quite efficient, or at least a fair bit more efficient. I don't know if the game runs on more than just single decimals. I wouldn't be surprised if it did, like, just running behind the scenes that there's still like 0.2, like 0.213 or something along those lines, just given the fact that we have efficiency percentages and these are only showing relatively whole numbers. Or, sorry, relatively well-rounded decimals, I should say. Yeah. Alright, well, either way, not much can be done. It just is what it is. Let's see. Patients, about an hour or 2. Alright, fantastic. We have 10 sick and 10 of them are gravely ill. Alright, well, luckily for us, yeah, there's not too much we can really do here. Just gonna have to cross our fingers and hope that we can handle it fairly well. We've only got 2 people who are sick, none of them gravely. That is excellent. Let's just check. None of them seem gravely ill. I think all of the gravely ill are being looked after in the infirmary. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, and we even have a couple of homeless again. Huh. How did that happen? Oh, right, I guess they're counted as part of our crew now. Alright, so I guess we'll have to deal with some housing there as well. Alright, how's it going? We heard that the burn victims have arrived to your settlement after a long and exhausting journey. We are horrified to learn that almost half of them died on the way and the rest is in critical state. Please help them immediately or they too will die. Establishing a safe and fast connection between our settlements would help prevent such tragedies in the future. Our people might distrust technology, but we can see its uses. We offer you steady food shipments every 2 days if you build us a safe route to us. Alright, well then this will benefit everybody. We're going to do that. 5 people have died. I'm guessing those were 5 of those 10 people who were sick. That's unfortunate. And now we've got to deal with death as well. Alright, well, so much for a clean run and not having any catastrophic issues. Let's see, what have we got tech-wise? We have an upgraded transport depot. Yeah, supply allows us to dispatch and receive supply shipments. Construction teams which establish supply connections can be formed here. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and upgrade. That's a fairly easy thing to do. We have a bunch of extra workers. We'll do with what we can. I guess we probably didn't need to spend all of those food rations to try and help heal all of those people. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. Not much can be done at this point. But either way, you guys can upgrade. We'll see what it'll cost us for that new... Well, favor is high. No shipments can be sent until this is completed. Okay, so I guess we'll have to wait for another shipment so we can call on in some extra favors. Yeah, their favor is high, so we'll do that as soon as we can. How long does this take? Good 6 hours? How many workers are working on it? 8 out of 10? You should have a few more. Oh well, either way, all in time. Let's go ahead and get those workers out of the cookhouse. They're no longer necessary to be in there. Yeah, we definitely need to come up with a few more jobs, otherwise we're kind of wasting some manpower. Yeah. Alright, well, it is what it is. At least we're still producing plenty of coal. Everybody is nice and toasty. Or at least I think they are. Yeah, everyone's toasty enough. Yeah, things are livable. We've almost got our house redesign done. So that'll be nice. Oh, and scouts have made it to the Grove of Bones. So let's see what's going on out there. It's probably the grove in which we once discovered human bones buried under trees. Okay, well, let's search the area. Disturbed again. Numerous human bones lie scattered among the stumps of frozen trees. Most of them have tooth marks left probably by starving wild animals, which must have unearthed them, desperately searching for food. We'll bury them before leaving. This is all we can do for those long-gone strangers. Alright, well, a little bit of timber is at least appreciated. We also now have... Ooh, what's this? Mountain Pass? Wait a second. Gentle Descent. So we need steel and wood. Oh, okay, so we need to construct a safe route. Okay, so we're going to have to work on those. Good thing we have a couple of extra workers. That's expensive. But again, if they keep on sending us food, that'll be nice. I guess you guys have nowhere else to go but to the children's mine, so let's go ahead and check that out. A new place to develop some friendships sound fairly good to me. There's the house redesign researched. Let's now go for... Let's see, infirmary mechanization sounds nice. Infirmary checklists also sounds good. We could... Now, with the amount of steel we're going to need, we need to work on these straddle carriers. Yeah. That is certainly what we're going for. Let's get that up and running. We have 1 steam core, but again, we're going to keep going until we have 2. I don't want to build another infirmary and then find out we need a steam core for an event. That's just horrific on our end when we know we could have done better. So we're going to make sure that we have a nice little surplus here and there. Let's see, we can also probably go ahead... Oh no, we even want to spend a steel to upgrade these houses. Oh, that's unfortunate. Bunkhouses are just going to have to be good enough. I think maybe we go for extra range on the Brazers next. After these straddle carriers. Yeah, I think that's going to be our goal. Oh, and it looks like we have upgraded the transport depot. So let's see, does that change much? Not really. Alright, well either way, safe route, depot upgrade. Yeah, we're going to need to send them a whole bunch of steel and timber as well. Oh man, this is going to be fun. Alright, but either way, we'll go ahead and we'll communicate with them. Our favor is high. We want some food. We have some problems. We need some food. Yep, it's a lot, but you hope we'll remember about it when we need your help. Yeah, well, that's what we're working on at the moment. Yeah, our numbers have blossomed right back up yet again, which is kind of annoying. I was kind of hoping to keep them out over at the hot springs, but it is what it is. But you know what? We're going to have to deal with all of those issues and solutions in the next one. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.